We're gonna try and get a little bit more done this episode, and then I don't know. I might take a break from streaming today. I don't exactly know what I plan on doing, but so I came to the conclusion earlier doing the math that I need 6 stacks and a half a stack. And then the plan was more or less uncertain, but there was one in place. And that plan was to gather up the necessary wood to be able to use logs as the form and then use cobblestone as material for the walls. And now that it's dark, I'm going to go back to the base. The other thing that I have to do is I have to make it a necessity that I get some sort of light source. Ow. The hell? And then I'm gonna need to go get some more stone. That is almost guaranteed. Because I will be out of stone by the time um by the time I get any sort of progress on collecting this wood, I'm gonna be down easily. I'm gonna have used at least 2-3 axes by then. I hear them. Oh, because he's right there. Here we are. Now we're getting to like the real juicy trees. Before I cut this entire thing down, I should find I need to find a good patch of vines or something so that I can climb up and really start harvesting wood. Because now what'll happen is we'll mine all of these and they'll fall. We'll mine what's above us and we'll instantly collect those. Because we're at a good part in the tree. Like this tree alone should be pretty hefty in resources. This tree should give us a good amount of wood. Simply because these trees grow in a wide, such a wide base and on such a large scale in general that when you collect the entire abundancy of resources that comes out of the tree itself, it really shortens up having to do multiple trees and forest clearings. It makes the job a lot better. Oh, God damn it. I didn't mean to peel the bark off, man. That's just some random ass block that I can't use now. And there's a shit ton down here that we didn't get yet. That we just quite honestly let fall from the tree. We were all the way up there and we got that entire tree worth. Let's see where we're at now. So we have 2 stacks and 39. Meaning we're almost at 3 stacks. Which, all things considered, is pretty damn good. Ooh, it's a baby panda. So this is what we're gonna do. I need to find... That looks like copper. Not exactly what I'm looking for. I mean, it's nice to know that it's here, but this is actually what I'm after. Ow. Just stone. Because I can make pickaxes in bulk. Because I have a bunch of sticks. And that should be enough for right now. God damn it. Honestly, what am I doing? There's a waterfall right here. Why am I trying to climb when I can literally swim my way out? Okay, so now they're hostile towards other mobs. That's interesting. Okay, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Because I don't know why there's so many mobs in my base right now. Okay, take out the shooter. Okay, thank God. Now that I have belongings literally scrambled all over this entire thing. And on the outside, it looks like. That's fucking fantastic. God damn it.
Oh, I need to update Minecraft. When did Minecraft? Why did Minecraft not tell me it needed an update?
Oh my God. Ain't no way.
It's true, I'm alive, but I'm actually talking to friends for once. There is a way. It's called I finally decided to start talking to people.
No, I'm talking about the fact that a creeper blew up my bed and I lost my spawn. So now I have to run all the way across the map in an attempt to repair what's left of my minuscule base.
That's why you don't build your base where you don't build your base in a valley where creepers spawn.
They can spawn anywhere, doofus.
But a lot of the times they spawn in valleys and skeleton clans.
I wanted an open field and I needed a body of water to do what I wanted to do for the next part of my base. So yes, I built my base in an open valley.
Build your base on a beach or something.
I was
Not an open valley.
I was going to, but I found an open spot in the middle of a clearing in the jungle. So I'm like, screw it. High density, easy to defendable. Except for the fact when you get literally overrun by mobs and you literally can't do anything.
Creepers and zombies and skeletons.
Yeah, right now they're spawning in threes.
So far, I downloaded this Roller Champions game. Let me download. It's not very good. I just tried to play it just now, and it told me that it took too long to load. Now I need to restart it. Ubisoft. Only Ubisoft can make a weird game.
I mean, it's essentially a roller derby, but like Rocket League. I find it much more entertaining than Rocket League, though.
Rocket League.
I find it a lot more entertaining than Rocket League, though. Like,
I just
heavily dislike it.
there are a lot of sweaty people in Rocket League, and it just makes it unenjoyable when you're trying to play casual. And there's people who sit there and try hard at a game that, in the end of the day, just doesn't work. They're literally trying too hard at soccer with cars. So it's like, why are you trying so hard at a game that should be played casual? It's like when people try way too hard at Fortnite.
Bruh. I was almost there.
Like people who try hard at Fortnite, the literal worst. Oh, I get to make my own character.
What are you doing? Roller Champions?
Second.
A bulldog?
What's-
Can you not?
I
I'm
don't
on
like
stream.
videos.
I'm on stream. Can you not? Can you not? You know, what's a space that's not so black?
How many viewers do you have on stream right now?
I have one person watching.
What's their name? Dominic's.
Not even I'm honestly I have no idea. There's been one person that just there's just one person that's been showing up to my streams every day since I started it. So
Might be.
honestly, might be. Wouldn't shock me, but like,
It's probably a lot to run streams. Or it's maybe Ryan. No, Ryan's probably sleeping.
yeah. Let's be real. Like,
I don't know why he stays up so late all the time. It's like, go to sleep early once in a while.
it's because during the day he's doing stuff, primarily sleeping because he stays up so damn late.
Yeah.
But I mean, I understand why you would stay up late. I do get it, you know. And hey, some people are just a lot more active late at night. That's simply the truth. Some people are just more active during nighttime.
I used to be more active during the night, but it's like, because I have a sleep schedule, aka bedtime.
I mean, was that implemented by your parents so that you could perform well at your job, or like, what's that like? Like, what's
That was
the
more of
a self call?
yeah, let's see. It is, Emily B. Obviously. And she goes to bed at a specific because, she, she's busy. So busy. Like, she's busy 4 out of 5 days of the week.
I mean, I get that.
And it's like, I work at Five Below, and believe me, it's a good job, but they don't schedule me that much. So it's like, most of the time during the week, so it's like, when I'm not working, I'm just sitting at home doing whatever until we call.
I mean, that honestly
And it's
would
like,
give you that gives you plenty of time to realistically, you know, call, talk with the boys, you know.
okay, that's true, except Vance is off doing his own weird thing. Dylan's doing whatever, talking to Caitlin. I'm not really friends with Owen. I'm not friends with anyone Dylan talks to besides you guys. Dylan, you're doing your own thing. Ryan's sleeping most of the day. I don't like Josh.
I mean, realistically though, who likes Josh? Like, who actually plays with Josh to play with Josh? Nobody.
Ryan.
I mean, but
So it's like,
to be fair though, Josh is good at games. That's like,
because he doesn't have fun playing them. He'd much rather play the game and try way too hard to be good than just play the game and have fun.
and look, some people are like that, man. You can't control everybody.
That's so stupid. Don't take a game so seriously. Like, who sits there and plays, like, we were playing Dauntless and he was sitting there taking it so seriously. Like it's we're playing in, like,
A league.
Counter-Strike. Yeah, like we're playing in a league. And I was like, you're kidding me, right? This is just casual Dauntless.
I mean, hey, to some people, games aren't just casual, you know? Look,
Clearly.
realistically, Josh just has games, man. Those
Like,
are his life. It's his life. Like, what do you expect him to do? Not take the one thing that he's found? Like, I understand where you're coming from. You know, the fact that he takes it a little too seriously, and the fact that he can sometimes be way too overboard, and then when we decide to be a little too overboard, it's too much. You know, he's kind of a hypocrite in that way. But I do get, I do understand it. And I'm not saying that it's right or wrong or anything in between. I'm simply saying and stating the fact that I do, in fact, get it, you know? I do. I do understand the fact of why he takes it so seriously. I do understand.
We'll never understand. And it's not for a lack of trying. It's just like games have always been meant to be casual.
And they are. They're supposed to be casual. They're supposed to be fun. They're supposed to be something that you can. They are a leisure activity. That is the whole point of video games. It's meant to be a leisure activity. If you take the leisure out of it, what do you have left? Not a lot. I'm breaking one punch.
There's an item shop in this game. I want to buy everything. What is this? Linos Turbo? That looks stupid. That looks stupid.
Okay, now we have a shit ton of axes.
This game heavily reminds me of Rocket League.
I mean, to be fair, Ubisoft had a large influence and help in the development of Rocket League. So to be fair, you know, that does make sense of why you're drawing such a heavy influence from Rocket League. Because they were brought in as a helping hand to Psyonix, the original creators of Rocket League before they got bought out by Epic, to help make Rocket League. You know, they needed some help. They wanted a developer who had their feet on the ground. Now, I could be wrong, but I think they did have a hand in helping develop Rocket League, Ubisoft, I mean. And they also might not have, because weirder shit has happened where a developer just hasn't had their... Like, if somebody works on something, it's not out of the norm where... Because Ubisoft owns different companies, so they could have had a smaller partner company working on Rocket League instead of Ubisoft themselves. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if Ubisoft was directly involved with helping with Rocket League, but I'm pretty sure one of their partner teams or one of their smaller companies was definitely involved in the creation of that game. Hence why when they did their own project for Roller Champions, why you're pulling such a heavy influence from that particular game, because that, quite honestly, was probably one of their biggest pieces of inspiration when making that game was Rocket League. To be fair. Now I'm building to the top of a jungle tree so I can get all the wood. And I can basically just mine from the top. Because I'm trying to get the materials that I need to be able to fill in my house for the floor, and then I have to go get stone and some other things. But first we got to do this. And I'll probably stream this for about an hour, and then if you want to come on and play, you know, on this world with me, then you can. You don't have to.
I can, but I have to for my mind. I did mean to play.
And that's perfectly fine. Minutes or seconds? Oh, I was about to say 45 minutes for what? A 200 megabyte update? Jesus Christ. You're getting a Switch? I mean, why would you buy the original Switch anyways, though, when you have a newer version already out? Yeah, it adds a very unique and convenient sense to gaming. It adds a whole new dynamic because you can go from playing, like, all of a sudden your mom can call you, you can pick that shit up and walk with you. Or all of a sudden you could be playing a game on your TV and you guys gotta leave to come down to Ryan's house or something, and it's like, alright, cool, pick it up, you can play that shit in the car. Like, the portability of it is
I can bring it to work too, so it's like if I ever get bored at work, I can just...
Alright, I wouldn't recommend bringing it to work. What if somebody saw you? You know what I mean? Like, what if a customer saw you or something? Like,
I just keep it in my
store.
I can just keep it in my break room.
And all I'm saying is I would. Alright, if you have lockers, alright, that's fine.
We have lockers. I just don't know if we're. I mean, obviously we can use them if we want to, but it's like I can just bring my bag.
I personally would not leave it out in the open, just knowing how people are. You know, they see a nice piece of tech just laying there all by its lonesome.
How our locker rooms work, or how our break room works, is our break room is locked by a code, so only people who know obviously only people can get in there. And I trust my coworkers well enough to not steal my stuff because they haven't stolen any of my stuff before.
I mean, have you ever, no offense, but have you ever thought that maybe none of your stuff in the past was worth stealing?
I mean, the only thing I have that's really valuable to steal was my phone charger.
I would imagine your phone would be more valuable to steal than your phone charger.
I always keep my phone on my side, so you know, it's like.
I mean, I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, if you want to talk about value to objects, technically the phone is a lot more valuable than the charger itself.
Well, yeah.
Just saying, you know, if you really want to get down to the nit and grit of it, technically when it comes to value of objects, the phone itself is more valuable than the charger. That's all I'm saying. And I understand that too, you know, having the trust in your coworkers to not steal any of your stuff. But, you know, who knows? Maybe there's a new guy that comes in one day and he's a little off, you know, he's a little shady. One day he just gets fed up with you, you know, you piss him off, and all of a sudden you have your Switch in your bag and you've been telling everybody how you got your new Switch and how you brought it to work, you know. And he could just be like, you know what, fuck you, Colin, I'm gonna go steal your Switch. I'm just saying, anything could happen. Why not take a chance? Why take a chance that you don't have to, that you can easily avoid by just simply keeping it at home? That's all.
Yeah, I see. But we're not hiring anyone at the moment.
I mean, to be honest, were you guys ever really hiring to begin with? I mean, who really wants to work at 5 and below, you know what I mean? Doesn't exactly seem like a very appetizing job.
I mean, sure, it doesn't sound like the best job. And
like, I'm not gonna lie, whatever Dylan's doing right now seems pretty hella fun. Like, he's working at some farm and
horse poop.
I mean, yeah, mind you, he's doing manual labor, but like, he makes his own hours.
Horse poo.
He makes his own hours. and gets to basically dick around with animals all day. I'm just saying. I would
Dumb.
rather interact with animals all day than have to deal with people, you know, like fuck people.
He cleans up horse poop all day.
Hey, there are worse
That's what
things
he
you can
does.
do. There are worse things you can do for $10.
Not really.
You can suck a dick for $10.
I'd charge 50.
Just saying, there's worse things you could do. You could be charged. You could be assigned to clean up human shit at a penitentiary.
Pretty sure that's not how that works.
I'm just saying. Hypothetically speaking, that's all.
And honestly, I'd probably much rather do that because there's probably a chance you're never going to do that. So they're essentially just paying you to keep you around. This game,
I could use your help right now.
no teams have scored in this game. We have just beat each other down. I've been tackling people for the last like 10 minutes, Dominic. This game is the most fun I've had is just tackling people.
Hey, and sometimes it's just what you gotta do. Sometimes you just gotta play defense, man.
But no one has scored yet.
Because you're playing with bad people. Like, I'm just saying, when you get to the higher ranks and you start really playing the game, you'll see the appeal in it when it comes around. You know what I mean? You'll start to see an appeal in the game as time goes on. Ow, can you not shoot me, skeleton? Thank you. I just had my inventory reorganized, you fucking twat. Piece of shit.
Can we just get one? Can one team just score once? I don't care if it's the enemy team or my team. Can someone just score? Make this interesting already. My God.
Honestly, I felt that.
Like, I get it's hard to score because you're moving, but it's like, it's more fun to just knock people off their wheels than it is to even try to score. Like, I got an achievement for tackling people.
I mean,
What?
yeah, it's
Oh, I
kinda-
lagged.
it's
Can I
kinda
tackle my teammate? Come here, teammate!
how that works.
Nope. I can't tackle my teammate. Get out of here. I have the ball now.
You know, you could just defy all odds and score. Could do that.
We've completed a lap. They keep trying to go for more laps, you moron. That's why the enemy team keeps getting it. Because they keep trying to go for more laps, and then they don't go for more laps, and then they try to throw it, and then it's too late. Now we're in overtime. No one's gonna score. Aha! I have the ball now, suckers. Finally, Jesus! My God! I got us our first and only score. Jesus.
Nice.
That took forever. We went into overtime. My God. That was so nerve-wracking, though. And what? I was about to say, does this guy seriously get like all the appraisal? I'm the one who got us the win. He just looks fancy. We got 75 fans from that. 225 fans. Cool.
Your fans are your life and blood in that game.
I have
that's
225
an Enderman.
lifetime fans.
That is an Enderman. That's not good.
Is my Minecraft? No, my Minecraft is at 52%.
Because you keep playing a different game, numbnuts.
I know that. I've had an Xbox for a long time, Dominic. I'm well aware of how downloading games works, believe me.
Do you
What do
still
I
have
do with-
good old reliable?
What does that mean?
Do you still have the original Xbox One, or do you have a new gen?
I have good old reliable.
It still works? Jesus.
Yes. I just have the classic Xbox One. I don't have the Series S, Series X, the new one, the new gen that came out. I have good old Xbox One.
Hey man, whatever works.
It still works. Eventually, it's gonna get out-genned.
Eventually it's just gonna stop working and stop having the performance requirements to play games.
Feels like it's already happening.
Surprised it's even running Roller Champions, to be quite honest. That game is hard for my Xbox to run sometimes.
It's not hard for. The only game that
I can see like Ark, Cyberpunk, like some of the like I can see some of the really high like AAA titles giving your Xbox like a pain in the ass time.
Cyberpunk was the only. Now, to be fair, Cyberpunk also had a bunch of issues when it came out.
Yes, and you were one
So,
of the first idiots to buy it.
I wanted Cyberpunk, and I am so glad I got it. It was, besides the glitches and stuff, it was it's a really good story. The story's so. If you can look past the glitches and the bugs, the story and gameplay is so good. And the best part is Keanu Reeves is not just there for a cameo. He plays a huge, huge part in the story.
I like how you add so much emphasis on that. You actually blew air into your mic.
No, he just becomes like one of the main characters. And he's literally killing you, but like
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda not sure about this choice of floor, because it kinda looks like my floor is shit.
but Cyberpunk is, if you can look past the glitch, and they're fixing the game.
I'm
can
not
look-
sure how I feel about this.
You can look past its issues. It's a really good game, and it's worth getting.
I have Cyberpunk.
It's so fun.
Alright, I'm not sure how I feel about this flooring.
What is your flooring?
Jungle wood with the trim of regular oakwood planks.
No. Why are we in Acapulco? No. Oof! I just got rocked. Jesus.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Seriously, I got my lights like.
You had your lights flash before your eyes.
Darn it. There was an attempt.
It was an attempt and it was sorely missed. Terrible missed tragedy.
You moron, you were going backwards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I need 8 more pieces. of jungle wood.
Boom!
Complete my floor.
I'm really good at tackling people, and now it's you.
Get to
Give me the
ranked
ball.
play. Get to ranked play. I've been in some. I've gotten some hits on me, bro. That have. I've landed some hits and I've gotten some hits on me that just.
Yes.
I thought my game was gonna crash. That's how hard I got hit one game. I literally thought my game was gonna sit there and crash and die. Okay, not a terrible floor plan, floor design.
I'm just too good at this game. This could be like my next esport.
Okay.
I got another achievement, not on my watch. Win a match in last chance by taking the ball. I have no idea what that said because it just went by so fast. Do these
Yeah, it
morons
is.
not know they're going the other way? They're going
You
the
can-
wrong way.
It doesn't matter. You can pass a gate either direction.
So as long as you just pass all the gates.
Didn't you watch the tutorial?
No, I just know it's. I thought it said you had to go clockwise. Oh! Thank God our teammate's somewhat good. Oh. What does uppercut do? Does it literally just uppercut an enemy?
Uppercut shoots you straight up into the air, giving
But
you
what
more
is it?
momentum.
What is it for?
It's kind of like a speed boost. You uppercut into the air and then you pump down on the sidewalls, and it gives you a really big increase in speed. If you land it. If you screw up, then oof.
My God. Why are these people getting so good at tackling all of a sudden? As long as we make sure they don't score for the next 3 minutes or so, we can win. Literally, as long as we make sure they do not score, we can win. They just can't score. Oh, darn it. Oof. Nope.
I think I'm gonna hit the
Aw.
one. I'm gonna hit the 1 hour mark and probably hop on GTA because I did the floor and I got to a spot where
Dominic,
I'm,
we have an issue. We have an issue. They scored on us.
that is tragic.
They scored on us, Dominic.
I got to a place where I'm kind of comfortable leaving the stream, so I think I'm gonna actually end the stream right now.